one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it because you can.
This story is brought to us from WISN. The president of Froedtert Theta Care Health's South Region is apologizing after officials said a Milwaukee, Wisconsin police officer was denied care at a fast care clinic last week. Milwaukee Police Association President Alexander Ayala said the officer became sick while on duty and went to the clinic in uniform. Ayala said clinic staff asked the officer to remove his department issued gun. He was denied service because he had his duty weapon, said Ayala. He goes on, we want our officers to be given the treatment that any human being deserves. Well, any one of us can't go in with a gun, but he's a cop. Ayala said the officer left the Froter clinic and eventually got treatment at a different clinic, but it's a hurdle, Ayala said. The officer should not have had to clear. He questions the request to have a uniformed officer, I guess that's the difference, remove their service weapon. Quote, a police officer with just a uniform on and not having their duty belt anywhere is a danger to him and to others. That officer cannot take action, but you're required to take action because you're still in uniform, said Ayala. Learning of the issue, 25 state lawmakers signed a letter demanding answers from Froedtert leadership. Denying care to a uniformed law enforcement officer in need of treatment is not only indefensible, it is dangerous. This action undermines the public trust and conflicts with the core mission of any healthcare institution to provide care and compassion to all patients, said the letter that was sent to the hospital. Now, uh, State Representative for Greenfield, Bob Donovan, is one of the lawmakers who signed on and is calling for an investigation into the hospital system's policies. Why? It's absurd, said Donovan. He called into question federal money the nonprofit hospital receives. They get a lot of federal funds, and if they have a policy like this, that needs to come to an end, said Donovan. Now, State Senator Julian Bradley from New Berlin, who signed the letter with Donovan, shared an apology letter Froedtert sent to lawmakers. The letter apologizes to the officer who was denied care, saying, to be clear, weapons in the possession of authorized security and law enforcement officers are permitted on our property. We are working to clarify our policies and educate our team members to ensure this does not happen again. And there you go. Um, I guess, yeah, he should have been allowed to keep his weapon. He's a cop. But the thing that kept coming up and the thing that I'm questioning is how is not having his service weapon dangerous? They have security guards there, right? They have cops in the area. So, in other words, let's say he wasn't even there, like he didn't come for aid. They would say, this hospital's very dangerous. Why? We don't have a cop with a gun here. You see what I'm saying? My argument here? He could have just walked out, put it in the glove compartment of his car, or put it in his police car, walked back in and said, okay, I put it in the car. I'm really sick, or whatever. But they're making a big fuss over, well, that would have, we'd have been very danger. We'd have been in danger. In danger of what? So you were less safe before he arrived? I don't know. That's my argument. What do y'all think?